and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U. I am One Wild Sheep, and today we're going to take care of World 1, 2 and World 1, 3 of the game, and maybe World 1, 4 if we are able to actually get that much done. Let's play the level anyway. I am pretty slow at doing the levels in this game, so I'm just going to pre-warn you. I don't like speeding through this because Donkey Kong Country is a bit more of a skill-based platformer than, say, Sonic the Hedgehog, so I like to go a bit slow and make sure I don't die. Now, one thing I really do want to make mention to is the fur shading on Donkey Kong himself and the other apes in the game. Now, oh god, no, I want to blow him up. There we go. That's a watermelon bomb, by the way. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of fur shading on these characters, and I find it really impressive. I don't know why. It's not often you see fur shading done right. I mean, it's usually done right in a lot of Nintendo games, but apart from them, I don't see many people who actually do this fur shading sort of thing really well. Anyway, if you hold down the grab button while going onto one of these vines, you can actually grab hold of the vine and climb up. I'm not going to do that right away though, because I want to go into the sea. Have a nice little gander down here in the swimming. Because there's a lot of, there's quite a few bananas and such. Alright, let's go up here, see what's on this ship. There's really big scale to this game though. And now we're going to be introduced to our second partner character. Meet Dixie Kong, people. A fan favorite from Donkey Kong Country 2, she was first introduced. And, yeah, her skill in particular is she has more of a vertical sort of hover. And while Diddy Kong can use a jetpack to sort of hover for a few seconds, Dixie Kong can actually hover and go up for a few seconds. So, Dixie Kong is really useful for those who don't really trust their platforming skills all that much. And the third one, which is actually my favorite of the group, is coming up pretty soon. But first things first, let's go down here, because I'm pretty sure there's something we need to go. Hidden room. Yes. Now, these hidden rooms are pretty interesting. Basically, you've got a time limit to get all the bananas in the room as quick as possible. If you can get all the bananas in the room, you'll get yourself a puzzle piece. I still don't know what the point of the puzzle piece is, but I'm pretty sure someone in the comments will tell me. But, yeah, this is basically all there is to it. Some funky music, as always. And, yeah, like I said, get all the bananas, and there's the puzzle piece. And, oh, delicious. Fantastic. Yeah, I am quite surprised I did end up going to do this game, though. Oh, watch out for the shark. Sharks are no good. Unless you pick this up. Oh! A grenade watermelon! Haha! And blow the shark up. Delicious. So if you go up to here, it's actually a secret passage with one of those flying banana shindigs that we mentioned earlier on. So as per last time, collect all the things and you get bonus amount of bananas. Not exactly sure how many bananas you get for that, but you know. Now this guy by here I actually haven't mentioned before yet. Yeah, this guy. Basically, he's the checkpoint of the game. So, if you go past him, there you go. You get a checkpoint, and when you die, you can resume at that point in the level. And trust me, it's a Donkey Kong game. If you're new, you're gonna die a lot. I'm probably gonna die a lot, even in this first world. I'm not good at these. I am gonna be perfectly honest. And watch me do good then. Haha, it's a reverse LP curse. Screw you, law. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, those turtles in the water can be especially annoying if you're trying to do platforming, because whenever you're trying to swim out of the water, it's so much I get clipped by them, and they always catch me off guard. It's really annoying. Anyway, enemies with like hard hat helmets like this guy, you can actually pick them up after booping them and throw them at these little bags. These bags usually contain a puzzle piece, but sometimes it may contain something else, like bananas and stuff. It all really depends. But, yeah. That heart thing as well is also health refills, if you haven't guessed. And what do? Well, they refill your health. Gee, really? Oh, well, sure thing, boss. So, be sure to pick them up if you ever see them. And the balloons that you've probably seen me pick up quite a bit throughout the environment as well. Those balloons are actually quite interesting because they are actually, well, what am I on about? They are actually, those balloons are your health. You need not your health, your extra lives. You need to pick those up because you will lose a lot of extra lives in the game. Fortunately, you can simply buy extra lives in this game, and they're not that hard to come by. You will get more than enough lives to get through. It's just, you know, it's if you see them, go for it. Unless, of course, it's one of those trick ones where they try to trick you into getting the extra life, and then it turns out to be an impossible one. Like that one pizza in the SNES, not the SNES, the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. That's a game I'm not LPing, by the way. So let's just go in. Now, interesting thing as well, if you push the left analog stick down while pooping yourself into some water, sometimes, not always, you'll go into this nice animation where DK will actually do a little dive like that. I don't know, I think it's a nice attention to detail. Retro Studios have done a great job with this. And I actually prefer the Retro Studios Donkey Kong Country games to the Rareware games, although I don't know whether that's blasphemy or not. Because I know Retro Studios is a very, very loved game studio, so who knows. But yeah, I do prefer their version of Donkey Kong Country because I don't know, the older ones I find having issues with. I just can't control them properly. I don't know whether it's just because I'm not used to using the Super Nintendo pad too much or not, because I'm more of a Mega Drive user than a Super Nintendo. That's Genesis for you folks in the United States of the Americas. Anyway, to continue from this point, basically boop this little raft and the doorway will open. The raft kind of counts as a spring, so just boop it using your ground smash move, and you'll be able to move on. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? I just clipped through it. No, I want that Kong. Phew. Now watch out for when you see that giant fan, go under the sea, and I'm not on about the Little Mermaid song, because obviously going under the sea, although it's good, you know, it's a bit wet, but you still need to, because otherwise you'll get clipped by the fan, and that's no good. I'm surprised I'm saddened I lost so much health at the end of that. I'm not happy about that. Oh well, no worries. Alright, and with that, now we're going to go into the Funky's Flyin' By. We're just going to check out the shop quickly, show off what's for store in the store. I made a funny what's for store in the store. Oh, let's go to storage now. So yeah, got blasted lot of things you can pick up first. First of all, the red balloon. This is basically an extra life. It costs 3 coins. They're very cheap. Probably the cheapest item in the store, actually. So if you're low on lives, just come in here, use your coins, collect a lot of these balloons. They're very useful to have. Now the green balloons are very useful because whenever you drop into a pit, you know, a bottomless pit, and this is a platformer, they're gonna show up. Basically, what the green balloon does is it'll lift you out of the pit and put you safely so you can actually continue and go on a merry way. Now, this blue balloon is actually pretty new, and basically what happens is when you go to drown underwater, this blue balloon will actually kick in and give you an extra burst of life. So, it's kind of like the pitfall balloon, but for underwater. Now, this is a capsule toy machine. I don't know what it is. Now this here is a heart boost. I think this is extra health, but I'm not sure. I don't want to buy it because I don't want to be considered cheap. But if I have trouble in the game, I will pick it up. This is banana juice. I actually don't know what it is, but it's radical. It's certainly off the hook. Words, 90s to the extreme, and of course vehicle troubles. It's dangerous to go alone. Take one of these. Now this is an interesting power up because this will allow you to, whenever you're in a vehicle or something like let's say a minecart, what this thing will do is to actually make it so your vehicle will take less damage as you use it. We won't see vehicles for a little bit. I don't know if we'll see in the next level or level after, but if you're having issues on a vehicle level, grab one of these. Also, I love the Zelda reference in his text. Alright. Yes, you're Squawks. He's basically going to help you find puzzle pieces. Now, I'm probably going to use him end game to try and get the puzzle pieces if I need to show everything off. But for now, I'm not going to bother with him. And these are the 3 crates. We haven't seen Cranky yet, but as you can tell, these barrels you can pay 15 coins for, and you get a partner with you. I'm not going to bother with this because you can get the partners in the levels themselves, so what's the point? So with that, let's exit the shop, and let's just have a look at the next level, see what's new. Also, the one complaint I do have about this game is the loading times are actually very, very long. It's quite surprising how long they can be. So, for the most part, I'm cutting out 90% of the load times unless I'm talking through a load time like right now. Well, I'm going to stop talking through a load time, so I'll see you in the level. Okay. So here we go. Welcome to Canopy Chaos, was it? Yeah, Canopy Chaos. Now this level is actually pretty good. We're introduced to climbing ropes. Now people who remember Donkey Kong Jr. will actually like these ropes, because these ropes were first introduced in Donkey Kong Jr. way back, and Donkey Kong Jr. is actually the character we're playing as now. In the timeline, Cranky Kong is actually the original Donkey Kong that kidnapped Paulina back in the day from Mario, formerly known as Jumpman. I thought it was a nice bit of trivia not many people know, so there you go, there's that. Now this is one of the easier of the puzzle rooms, I guess. Basically what you have to do is just basically move from vine to vine. If you're good at the arcade games, it shouldn't have too big an issue. Sadly, I'm bad at Donkey Kong games, so come on, 4, 3, come on, can I do this? Oh my god, 1 second left. Now that is how I roll, son. I still love the music though, it's so joyous, I don't know. But anyways, just continue moving on. Now to access that, as you probably saw, I used the enemy as a projectile to get there, so be sure to use that. Also, the Kong icons, they're surprisingly easy to find. I don't think I've missed a single Kong icon in this game yet. But anyway, welcome to Cranky Kong. Well, say welcome to Cranky Kong, not welcome to Cranky Kong. Welcome to die. Now, basically, this guy is, if any of you have ever played DuckTales on the old NES, or the recent HD remake that came out on the eShop and Steam and what have you, basically, he is Scrooge McDuck. Cranky Kong is just Scrooge McDuck. That's it. There's nothing too special about him. What he does is if you press the jump button in the air, you can actually use your cane. Using your cane actually is also a bit of a pogo stick. Now which means you can actually bounce across projectiles, you can actually move across the levels quite quickly. And even enemies with spikes in their heads, you can take out. So Cranky Kong's one of the more useful, and he's actually my favourite of the Kongs they have on me. Especially in the upcoming boss fight that I'm not going to spoil just yet. But anyway, as you can tell, the barrel is switching from a couple of directions. Now, when this happens, you need to push the jump button at the right time so you don't fly off into nowhere. Which happens more than you'd expect, trust me. Oh my god! Oh, that was a ninja of a shot! That was fantastic, I'm quite proud of that. But yeah, it's got a lot of swinging vines in this level and a lot of spikes. This is definitely a level made to introduce you to the concept of Cranky Kong and his pogo cane. Because back in those days, young whippersnappers used to play games like DuckTales, a woohoo, da 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 da. I used to love that game, seriously. DuckTales on the NES, it's just... If you haven't played it, trust me, do yourself a favour and either have a go of an emulator or something, or pick up the HD remake of the game. I recommend it to anyone, especially platformer fans. Which saddens me that a lot of people are complaining about the Wii U recently because there's too many platformer games. Because I love platformers, they're my favourite game genre, and I honestly don't think there's enough of them on the market anymore, because since the recent uprise of dude bro shooters, platform games have sort of disappeared, they've gone. It's saddening, you know? But I digress. Also, one thing I haven't really gone into detail about is, when you have a partner on you, your health actually doubles, so you have 4 hits of damage you can take instead of 2. Now you might think this will make the game way too easy. Trust me, it doesn't. It doesn't. The difficulty in this game and the other Donkey Kongs is actually quite perfectly balanced, so there's that for you. So let's just get ourselves a plethora of bananas. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, extra life. Thank you. That's a bit generous. It makes me scared for what's coming up. I don't know what's well, I do know what's coming up, but there's nothing really all that scary. So let's just continue moving onwards and boop this guy. Now, like I said, even enemies that Enemies you normally can use as projectiles as well. Cranky King will take them out in one go as well, so be very careful of that. Right, bonus room time. We have 30 seconds to collect all these bananas. Ooh, banana. Kind of reminds me of like Donkey Kong 64. Although I am not LPing that game for those of you who want to. It'll take a lot for me to LP Donkey Kong 64. It won't take me a lot to jump off a cliff, mind you. I'll go back and get that another time. But yeah, Donkey Kong 64 is a game I don't plan on LPing because, to be perfectly honest, it's too big a game. There's not many games out there that I would consider too big a game for me to LP because it'll take too long. Donkey Kong 64 is one of them. There are so many collectibles in that game. It is absolutely unbelievable. It's just fantastic. Anyway, time your shot perfectly by here, and oh my god, that looks painful. Ow. And we're at the end of the level. But before we go and take on the balloon, if you look closely up here, secret passage. And what's up here? Another secret passage. Huh. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, the original Donkey Kong Country theme. Oh yeah, fantastic. So let's just move on. And I never saw this when I first played this. What's this go? Must be the secret exit or something. Oh my god, I found a secret exit. Alright, awesome. So I guess we'll be doing the secret level after all. Well, one of them. Now, I'm probably going to have to edit in the other secret levels at a later point in the LP when I find them. But, okay, I'm pretty good. Happy I found this. Now watch me fail, because I haven't had practice on this level. Oh, the joys. Fantastic. And I just looked at the time. I am now going to... Next time, folks, when we return, we'll be taking care of 1B, the very first secret level of the game, Busted Bio, and... Oh, is it Bayou? Oh, Bayou. You! Busted Bayou! Oh, yes! I better not offend too many people. So, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do World 1-4. So, for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, I appreciate a like or comment to the video. Don't be sheepish, people, and when we return next time, we'll finish off World 1, hopefully, or be one video from finishing off World 1. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye!